You're back on In Focus here, and we're going to go a little deeper into Officer Goodson's trial. The great defense attorney Cheryl Wood joins us right now with a little bit more. Now, Judge Williams ordered today that even though Officer Porter took the fifth, he has to testify. But I'm stupid. Porter was on the stand, and the state called him a liar. So that's got to be brought up in this case if he gets on the stand again, right?
Well, certainly the defense for Goodson is going to want to bring that up. I mean, Porter today, they put him on the stand. He took the fifth. They filed a motion. The state filed a motion to compel, and the judge has compelled Porter to testify. I mean, that's the only way Porter wants to testify. He doesn't want to voluntarily testify against another officer. He's a young man. He's looking forward to some sort of career in law enforcement. So he didn't want to testify against an officer. Now he's being made to.
So this is going to end up in the Court of Appeals. I mean, this
is. Either side would have appealed it. Whichever side lost would appeal this ruling. This is a very significant ruling. I don't think Judge Williams, it would have gutted the state's case if Porter was allowed to assert his Fifth Amendment right and did not have to testify. It would have gutted it. They have to have Porter. So they would have had to go back to the drawing table and come up with something, like dismissing the charges against him, for example, and giving him transactional immunity for everything. This is only use immunity, meaning that his testimony will not be used against him in his trial that's coming up, Porter.
Okay, let me ask, but Goodson's trial is supposed to start this week, so the special appeals are now getting involved. Is this going to delay Goodson's trial?
It will not. Jury selection is not scheduled to start until Monday. So they've already sent their paperwork up. I'm sure they had it ready to go. And special appeals courts are used to making quick decisions in cases that are ongoing like this.
Were you surprised that the judge ordered Porter to testify?
I wasn't surprised, but I thought it could go either way. But I didn't think that the judge wanted to kind of throw a bomb at the state's case. This really would have changed things. I think that we haven't seen the end of it, though. Even when Porter gets on the stand, should he get on the stand if they lose their appeal, there may be a time when he asserts the fifth again. Because even though the state will want to control his testimony and very tight, they just want to get certain information. They only want to get out, really, that he told Goodson that Mr. Gray needed a medic, and that he told in Sergeant White's trial, coming up after that, that he told her he needed a medic. That's really what they want. And they have to put him on the stand. They can't just put his statement in, because the defense for Goodson and the defense coming up for White, they have a right to cross-examine him. And that's where it's going to get funny.
Okay,
because
one real quick question before you leave here, Cheryl. The back injury that's come out about Gray, is that going to be allowed in this case, or you don't even think it's...
Well, they certainly have brought it up. I don't think the court's made a decision yet, but from what I've seen, it's an officer memo that's written well after the fact that, oh yeah, he told me a while ago or a week before he was arrested that he had a back injury. There has to be some sort of medical record somewhere. I don't think the way the evidence is right now that it'll come in.
The defense is rested. Cheryl Wood, always great. Thank you for coming in here
for having me.
Explain it all to us.